Okay, today we're trying out the ViewFlex gimbal ball head. It's a real affordable ball head. It's only $39.99, basically $40. If you have a lightweight camera like the SX60, which I use a lot, point and shoot, weighs maybe not even a pound. A ball head like this usually is sufficient, but when you're using your big lenses, you need a serious supporting gimbal head. This is a setup, a Tamron 150 to 600, and the Canon body with the battery pack, and the whole unit weighs about 12-13 pounds. And I've got it already set on the ViewFlex gimbal. Now, this doesn't have the same fit and finish or velvet smooth action as a $200, $300, $400, or even $700 gimbal. It's a $40 gimbal. It's a good way to start, especially if you're a hobbyist, if your livelihood doesn't depend on photography, if you're just starting out and you're a hobbyist. You really need a gimbal head for wildlife photography. And fortunately today we have a friendly rabbit and a few birds are going to help us out. Now I've already balanced this, and you can see this is the $40 gimbal head, and it's balanced the plate and the vertical. Made a slight adjustment to the vertical. I don't want to take the plate too far off the support, so come up with a real nice thing. So if you look at it here, and I've also set it for balance at 400 millimeters, and basically, the balancing is not super critical, but I like to have it balanced. You can see that it's going to stay wherever I point it, and it's not going to move. If you try and do that with a ball head, it's never going to happen. It's going to always sink. So really, I'm actually, like I said, the fit and finish and the velvet smooth action that comes with a real expensive ball head is not there, but at $40 it's perfectly functional, perfectly solid, and sturdy unit. And you can see what you really want for wildlife photography is you want to be able to move fast and steady, and you can see that I've got it balanced nicely, and really pretty happy with it. And again, it's $40. And the other thing is, you'll see that I have a battery pack here, which also adds a few extra features to the camera. That kind of makes it a little nicer to balance too. Adds a little extra weight to the camera because you got so much weight here. So basically, you're shooting, and if you're shooting birds and wildlife on the move, you want it to be loose and on moving around. And you can see even shooting up at the stars, it's not moving. It's actually well balanced the way I have it right there, and that allows for quick steady shooting. And I've been playing around with it here for quite a while, and it simply hasn't lost its balance. Now I've got it set at 400 millimeter length. If I take it to the whole 600 and you move it around a little bit, you'll see, especially when you take it down low, it'll move just a hair, but that's the nature. You can't, that's just a good starting point. So, most of the time you're holding it, with your hands, and just what you really need is the gimbal and the swivel to be able to lock on wildlife quick and hold it as steady as possible, especially on a lens like this, the Tamron, which has low shutter speeds, is kind of problematic. So, the more steadiness and support you have, the better. But overall, at $40, I've been pretty impressed. It looks like something I'll use quite a bit. Right now, I'm taking a video of a rabbit out in the yard. If you try and use a traditional lightweight head on your tripod, you just won't be able to handle the weight of this system. And there you can see what I'm taking a video of. And there is the camera and the subject. I'm looking down at about a little more than a 45-degree angle. And this is just a good subject to practice with. Now, I'm not using a real heavy tripod. I'm using a fairly lightweight tripod, but it's sturdy. And with this head on it. It works fine.